Yo dudes, what's up? This is PlanetKeef, I'm Keef, and today is episode 24 of the weekly vlog thing. Monday, Mrs. Planet came back from that London, yay! And she bought me a present. A book called A Shed of One's Own, which I have. Midlife Without the Crisis. Very interesting. I don't know what she's trying to tell me. Because, hey, if this is midlife, then I'm going to live to be, 130 odd-ish. Yeah, that'd be cool. Today, Tuesday, news that, in view of the continuing and deepening shortage of HGV drivers, for whatever reason, the cycling proficiency test is being upgraded to the equivalent of an HGV license. This is so comical. Well, it's not comical, it's lethal. They are proposing to remove the reversing element from the HGV driving test. I mean, come on. Most of the skill in driving a massive, great lorry is in going backwards. Wednesday, Prime Minister Bozo reshuffled his cabinet, and still there's no requirement to have any talent whatsoever. Just support the B word. That's all you need to do. Anything you like, be totally incompetent. The chances of you getting sacked are pretty much zero, unless you're Gavin Williamson. No relation. He was Education Secretary, and he was just beyond useless. Okay, look, here's something that's actually funny. I've been reading, nothing to do with the actual day of the week. I've been reading this for the last week or so, for about the millionth time. Terry Pratchett, Going Postal. Quick background, the hero of the story, Moist von Lipwig, don't laugh, has been spared execution and appointed Postmaster General by the patrician Lord Vetinari. And the Ankh-Morpork post office has been out of commission for decades. But Lipwig is going to bring it back. And he notices on the main building, there's a slogan in gold letters, some of which are missing. So it says, "Neither rain nor snow nor glom of nit can stay these mess engers about their duty." And so he works out what the missing letters are. And he then finds a hairdresser's called Hugo's and goes and arranges for the letters to be returned. So I'm just mentioning that because I was wandering around the other day and I saw a hairdresser's, total coincidence, named Starlights, possibly, but it has lost 4 letters. So now, if you happen to be in the West Leeds area and you see a milliner's called Hats, you'll know where those letters came from. On Thursday, a blast from the past, I made chicken and camembert pie for the Keef Cooks video, and Camembert reminded me, Camembert Electrique was just kind of buzzing in my head, so I looked it up, and it was an album by a French band called Gong in about 1971, I think. It was released on Virgin Records and sold as 49p, which was the price of a single at the time. Albums were a couple of quid, I think. So, of course, I bought it, and I must have listened to it a lot, and then suddenly it's completely slipped out my memory. So I found the album on YouTube and I listened to it, and it all started to flood back. It's absolutely, for a 50-year-old record, it's inventive, genius, wonderfulness, some terrible bits, but some brilliant bits. 50 years, goodness me. And also, talking of old things, the second series of All Creatures Great and Small, the Channel 5 remake, started. This is an unlikely smash hit, but it is so well made. It is so nice and warm and cuddly and unchallenging, and it's exactly what we need in these dark times. So I enjoyed watching that. Friday, more B-word related insanity. The government are planning to bring back pounds and ounces. For God's sake. I've gone on about pounds and ounces before because I think it is utterly stupid system. And actually, I had a comment from an American on one of my food videos. He said, it's good that you translate the Napoleonic metric units into freedom units. I recommended that he went and had his head looked at. So, I mean, there's only 3 countries in the world that officially use freedom units. The United States, Myanmar, which used to be Burma, and Liberia, which is, so there is no commercial advantage, there's no upside, there's only downside to us reverting to these stupid, illogical units, which haven't been taught in the UK since 1970. And so you won't find any current teachers that actually know what they are, how they work, and absolutely no chance of any kids knowing. And what is the point? It's just the only people that can understand it a bit, me, people my age, and I'm not interested. I mean, you know, half a kilo, a pound, same, more or less. This has nothing whatsoever to do with the EU. Britain started adopting the metric system 8 years before joining the EEC, and it has never been illegal to display prices in pounds and ounces if that's what you want, but also you've got to show metric. So, you know, if your old grannies still want a pound of apples, let them have a pound of apples. But if I want half a kilo of apples, let me have half a kilo. And so, you know, that's fine. Why change it? It'll cost a fortune to... Saturday, I got up early. I actually wanted to get up super early so I could go for a walk along the canal at sunrise. But, you know, it didn't work out like that. I actually woke up at sunrise. By the time I'd fiddled about with breakfast and that, it was well risen. The sun was high in the sky, but it was lovely. So I went and shot some video down there using my camera phone on the gimbal, which I was going to show you. But, well, I forgot to bring it in, so next time. And that was pretty good. I am planning to do series of videos of walks around the neighbourhood, but Mrs. Planet doesn't want to participate in those. She's like, if I'm going for a walk, I want to go for a walk. I don't want to think about witty things to say about flowers and plants and things. So that's okay. Also on Saturday, proof that summer is pretty much over, the return of Strictly Come Dancing. Which is, well, I think it's Marmite telly, you know, you love it or you hate it, and we love it. So that's our Saturday and Sunday evenings wrapped up for the next 3 months, basically. And the first episode is, as always, the celebrities being introduced to their professional dancing partners. That was good. Twitter exploded apparently because some people are upset that there's 2 blokes dancing together. Sunday, Mrs. Planet wants to go for a walk. So we did the same one, but with an extra bit tagged on, and without the camera. So that was nice. It promised rain in the morning, which, well, we got a tiny shower, but then the sun came out again, and it was very pleasant. I was quite exhausted. Anyway, that was my week. I hope you enjoyed hearing about it, and I hope you join us next week for another one. Ta-ra!